What's up YouTube, this is Dragon and this is another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So let's get to the battle at hand. Well, the Pokemon I'm afraid of on this team I'm going to say is most likely the Heatran. Because the Heatran can mix things up in this battle and is really a Pokemon I don't want to deal with. Alright, so my opponent chooses Charizard first, which means that either this Pokemon is going to Mega Evolve into Charizard X, which would actually be kind of pretty good, or he'll go into Charizard Y. Now, what I'm actually debating on right now is if I should just go for Brave Bird right away, but I know I'm definitely going to need, my Crobat, so I'm going to U-turn instead, and I'm going to go into my Slowbro, hoping that he does go into the X form. Because he has, you know, that fairy grass type Pokemon that has, you know, the ability to go into substitutes really fast because of the prankster ability. If you guys know who that Pokemon is, write it in the description because you guys know I don't know the name of that Pokemon. So we're going to go for the U-turn right here. And, oh good, he is Charizard X. Alright, this is, whew, that makes me feel so much better. You have no idea. You have no idea. Because he could have just been fire blasting, solar beaming, just destroying, wrecking my whole team. But I don't have to deal with that. At least I do get a free U-turn off on this Pokemon. And he's probably going to go for a Dragon Dance. And now I'm going to reveal to you guys a Pokemon that you guys have not seen in a long time. And that is the Slowbro. Yes, a lot of people have been missing this Pokemon, and finally it makes its debut once again. Now it is actually using Flame Charge. I'm not gonna say I didn't expect that. I see a lot of people that like to use Flame Charge instead of the Dragon Dance because they get the speed boost and they have a lot of attack power anyway. And I think I even see some use like Swords Dance and some real crazy stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for the Scald. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Scald here. That would be the best play. Mega Evolution, yes, Scald to do considerable amounts of damage. And okay, good, he withdrew. So let's see, hopefully he goes into what's the name of that Pokemon? This Pokemon right here. What is the name of this Pokemon? Whatever the case may be, I hope that I get a burn on this Pokemon, because that would be pretty solid. Alright, so there's a Scald, pretty much a free Scald, and let's see, is it gonna get that burn? 30%? No, but I'm definitely not really worried about what this Pokemon can do, which is exactly why I wanted my my Crobat to stay alive, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into Crobat, and you guys are gonna see the power of Brave Bird Crobat with Infiltrator, because it can go through anything. Encore, I'm not here to celebrate, I'm just here to chill. So we are going to now get a free Brave Bird, and hopefully he uses something like Substitute or something like that, not knowing what I'm really capable of. So we're going to go for Brave Bird, and go ahead, use like Substitute or something. You know, go ahead. Like, you know, do it. Use it. Use Substitute. Don't think I have Infiltrator. Go ahead, make the wrong decision. It's all up to you. Will you make the wrong decision, or will you make the wrong decision? Ah, you know. Yeah, you checking them Crobat stats. Good on you. Alright, so, alright, well, it's Charizard X, and 2 Brave Birds are definitely going to be better than 1. So, I'm going to now get 2 free Brave Birds. Alright. And I'm definitely not worried because I can just go for another Brave Bird right here. And Crobat is obviously faster than a Mega Charizard X. So, this is definitely going to be a free kill, and I do minimal amounts of damage to myself. So yes, U-turn was the optimal choice, because look at the situation that we're in. We are literally in the best situation. Alright, so basically my opponent is sacrificing this Charizard X. So, he probably didn't, you know what? Maybe he wasn't expecting Brave Bird. Because no one has Choice Banded Brave Bird on Crobat, except for Dragon. So, ooh, Suicune, okay. Okay, so it's a Suicune. Alright, so I'm going to go for the Brave Bird here. Hopefully it's a 2-hit KO. If it's a 2-hit KO, then that's pretty much a good game. And it is not a 2-hit KO. And let's see. Recoil and no Rocky Helmet. Good stuff. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into... let's see. This Pokemon did use... you know what? Actually, I'm not really that worried about what this Pokemon can do. And Crobat is the trump card for this team. So I'm not going to really risk it and go for the Brave Bird again. And then try to go for the kill. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to go into Conkeldurr. Hoping that he goes for the Scald. And then he can burn my Conkeldurr. Which would, of course, give us that extra power for our Drain Punch attack. So, okay, he goes for Ice Beam. So, I pretty much would have just sacrificed Crobat right then and there. Hopefully, I don't get frozen. Crit froze? No crit freeze. Good stuff. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Alright, so now I'm debating on whether or not I would... Nah, he's probably not going to switch. Probably not going to do that. And, let's see. I'm going to go for the knockoff, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go for the knockoff. Because knockoff would... Okay, good. Okay, well, rest... I mean, I guess it's semi-redundant at this point. Because he's going to Resto Chesto. I think this is Resto Chesto. Because he didn't heal himself up. Yeah, Resto Chesto. He didn't heal himself up with leftovers. So, I mean, now this knockoff is just going to do minimal amounts of damage. Alright, so now with that, I'm going to go and use... Let me see. Should I use Drain Punch? Or, yeah, I'm going to use Drain Punch. I'm going to use Drain Punch. And, okay, he withdraws. So, he's probably going to withdraw into the Mega Charizard X because it's like a sack. No, he just goes straight to this dude. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's see. Drain Punch it is. And, of course, that's not going to do much, but it still did a lot, relatively speaking. Okay, so now I'm debating. Let's see, that's leftovers. He does have Moonblast, so I'm definitely going to take that into consideration. Let's see. Conkeldurr should not take unnecessary damage. Huh, man, this is a tough call. It's a tough call. Let me see. If I use knockoff, I will take care of its leftovers, and it'll stop healing. It also has Leech Seed. Let's see. From this range, from this range, even if it did use Substitute, it wouldn't be able to really heal itself up optimally. And you know what? I'll be able to take one minimal damage. Okay, good. Basic Leech Seed. Alright. Basic Leech Seed. So the Drain Punch it is. Alright. That's going to still do a significant amount of damage. And within this range, I'll also be able to use U-Turn. So I'm going to switch into Crobat now. And I think he either might use Encore or he might use Substitute. One or the other. Yeah, he's getting some health back. 12% with the Leech Seed. And then another 6% or 12% of my health with the Leech Seed. That's that Conkeldurr health. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go into Crobat. Go for the U-Turn. Choice Band U-Turn should be enough to do a decent amount of damage to this Pokemon. And hopefully he goes into the Substitute. Okay, he goes for the Moonblast. So there it is. Alright, that's going to do absolutely nothing because it's Crobat. Crobat's going to eat that up like it's just free. So let's see. Should I go for the Brave Bird or not? Because would I be able to do enough damage to... Nah. I'm going to go for the U-Turn. I'm going to go for the U-Turn. Or actually, you know what? From here, I can go for Cross Poison. Yes. Instead of Brave Bird, I can go for the Cross Poison. Alright. So instead of, doing a whole bunch of damage to myself... And I know he doesn't have the Heatran on his team. I'm going to go for the Cross Poison. And of course he's going to switch up. Switches into this Pokemon. I'm not going to take that unnecessary damage. This Pokemon is now gone. No longer a problem. Alright. But I'm worried about that Suicune. That Suicune can definitely present a huge problem to my team. Alright, so the pressure is on. What am I going to do in this situation? I definitely am going to have to hard switch, but am I going to hard switch into Slowbro or not? Let's see. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to Yes, I'm gonna hard switch into Slowbro. And let's see, is he gonna double switch, predicting me to switch? Because this is like a mandatory moment in which I have to switch. So there's literally nothing that he has that I can, like, I gain nothing. But then again, this only Pokemon that he has left is the only Pokemon that he has left is a Pokemon that can be burned and also has low amounts of health. Okay, good. So he does predict me and goes to a double switch for this Pokemon. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to just go straight for the Scald. Because that, of course, would be the best play, given this particular situation here. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to go straight for the Scald. And let's see. If he goes for like Leech Seed or something like that, then I'm still not going to really be that worried. Because I have a 30% chance of burning this Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, man. Yeah. No. I knew that this most likely would have happened as well. It was either 50-50, you would have stayed in, tried to do something because you felt that you felt like I was threatened. So I had a bit of conditioning going on. But, got the burn on this dude. That's good stuff. 12% damage every single turn. Good stuff. In a sense, we're kind of both conditioning each other in this battle. But because I have 3 Pokemon, he has 2, and I have mostly the advantage in this situation, there's not much he can do. So with that, I'm going to go for the Calm. Actually, I'm not going to go for the Calm Mind. Actually, I am going to go for the Calm Mind, and you guys are going to see later why. Alright, so Calm Mind it is. And, oh, Calm Mind Wars. You want to play this game? You want to play this game? That's fine with me. Alright, so I'm going to use Calm Mind. You're going to use Calm Mind. Everybody uses Calm Mind. Alright, now of course the victor is the person that is the most calmest in the battle that we are now taking place. It's now taking place. The one who is the most calmest and concentrated during the most intense times of war usually comes out as the victor. So, being that, taking that into consideration, I'm going to go straight for the Psy Shock because, good, he goes for the Scald, which means that with the additional 12% damage, hopefully I don't get the burn. And okay, so we are both burned. I'm going to, that's a semi-fair play, even though it's just a random aspect. Let's see, that Psy Shock is going to do just a little bit, and maybe that burn is not going to be enough. So what I'm going to do, let's see. He's most likely going to rest at this point. Of course, it's just a bit disappointing. If he doesn't rest, then I'm just going to go for another Calm Mind. Okay, good. So he rests. So let's see. That's +1. Now, here's the predicament. See, like, I'm not necessarily too worried about what this guy can do. Now, I know he most likely has, let's see. He has Ice Beam, Calm Mind, Rest, Scald. Okay, so he's going to definitely be asleep. Wait, does he have? Yeah, he has Scald. Of course he has Scald. So with this, I'm definitely going to now slack off. And I'm hoping that he switches so that he can kind of try to Encore trap me. Because I'll still be able to just U-turn and put myself right back into the advantageous situation. And because I have slack off, I don't have to worry about the burn having a negative effect on me to the point in which my Slowbro dies. So let's see. With that, now I'm going to go and use Psy Shock, hoping that my opponent switches directly, and he's still fast asleep. Alright, I'm just going to go for a raw Psy Shock. There we go, good stuff. Let's see how much damage that does, and still, of course, is definitely not enough. Now with that, because I have 2 Calm Minds, I'm definitely chilling. And I'm going to go for the Scald just in case he decides to switch, because he is going to wake up this turn. And of course, he's going to go for the Calm Mind, so he can get his +2 on. Alright. There we go. And Scald it is. Hopefully I get the burn. Let's see. Will I get the burn? 30% chance? No. Alright. So I'm going to go for another slack off. Now, like, if he decides to switch for whatever reason, again, it would not matter. It would not matter. So I'm not worried about that. I do wish that I was able to kill the Suicune a little bit, like, earlier, because then he'd be dead, and this would not be going where it's going. You know, I just wish the Suicune would just die. You know, but, you know, because, you know, it's not... I wish it just died. Alright, so... Let's see. I'm going to have to, of course, go for a... Let's see. Can I go for a Scald? Nah, I'm going to go for a Calm Mind. Okay, so he's +4 right now, and I'm at +2. And no matter how many Calm Minds he decides to use, I'm always going to be in the better situation because, like... Also, he's never going to be able to crit me because I have battle armor. So I'm not worried about crit scalds or anything like that, as opposed to him worrying about the crit scalds or the crit side shocks. So, you know what? Let's play a different song by Glitch X City because why not? Let's see. What's a good one? Let's see. Oh, I like this one. The Team Rocket battle theme. Yeah. I like that one. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to go for another Calm Mind. 29, 30, 31, 32. Alright, he goes for the Scald. There it is. Of course, it's not going to do much. So now I go for another Calm Mind. And... Alright. By the way, I'm also logging in my head. Like, this Pokemon is pretty much like... Unless he uses Rest again, he can get 2-hit KO by Brave Bird real easily. So I'm gonna go for the Slack Off right here, and okay, he uses Calm Mind. And looks like my 3DS is about to die. So I'm gonna charge it up real quick. There we go. Good stuff. Alright, so now my health is pretty much right back of where I would like it to be. And we are going to go for, let's see, you know what? I'm going to go for one more Calm Mind, and then we're going to go for a Psyshock. Because after that, there we go. He goes to a Scald. I'll definitely be able to, I think Psyshock would just be able to raw kill him right after that. So, that'll definitely put me in a good position. Plus, I won't have to worry about anything that, you know, that fairy grass Pokemon can do because I'm like +5 special attack right now. Yeah. So right here, a raw Psyshock should definitely finish him off. Okay, he goes for the Calm Mind. Not really worried about that. Because of course, as you guys know, Psyshock definitely bypasses your defenses. Your special defense is pretty much null and void and pointless. He's probably trying to aim for the, there we go, crits! Crits, baby! I don't even think that crit was necessary. In the long run, it definitely wasn't necessary. But in the end, we are still coming out on top. So, with this, we are definitely going to be able to easily go for a free Psyshock. And this will definitely end this battle nice and quick. There's nothing that this Pokemon can do. He can try to go into substitutes all he wants. He can try to go and Leech Seed all he wants. It is only going to be good games from here on out. And of course, because I am in Psyshock, he's going to go for that play. He's going to go for the substitutes. He's going to ride this out. Alright, so I'm going to go for the Psyshock. Definitely taking that substitute out. Okay, now what of course I'm most likely going to do from right here, right now, I'm just going to go straight into my Crobat, because Crobat can finish off this Pokemon, and I won't have to deal with the shenanigans. Let's see. Alright. You know what? Just think, let me see. Let me think. Psyshock, Leech Seed, Substitute, Encore. No, Psyshock. No, whoa. Whoa. Moonblast, Substitute, Leech Seed, Encore. Alright. So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm going to go straight into my, Crobat. And finish off this battle right here, right now. Matter of fact, I'm just going to finish it off with a U-turn. Just to make it a little bit classy. Alright, I'm not going to necessarily give him the benefit of kind of taking out my Slowbro. So I'm going to just go straight into Crobat right now. And of course, the match was forfeited. That's... Oh well. I mean, in the end, it was definitely an assured win on our side. So, it was what it was. I mean, it was a good battle nonetheless. He had some pretty interesting Pokemon. But we, of course, came out as the victors. Yes! Victory belongs to us. Well, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed these battles, and as you know, there will be many more battles like these in the future. Well, see you later.